Gravity is a force we deal with every single day. And unfortunately, our face is where we notice it the most. As we age, the structural net that holds our skin tight, which is made of collagen and elastin, starts to loosen. It is like a rubber band that has been stretched too many times. It loses its snap. Most of us think the only way to tighten that rubber band is surgery, fillers, or expensive lasers. But nature has provided a biological alternative. It is a tiny brown seed that, when prepared correctly, releases a powerful structural gel. I am talking about flax seeds. But we are not just going to talk about eating them today. We are going to talk about using them to create a living mesh on top of your skin. You see, flax seeds contain a substance called mucilage. If you have ever boiled them, you know exactly what I mean. It turns into a thick, egg white consistency. When this gel dries on your face, it doesn't just sit there. It shrinks. As it shrinks, it physically trains your skin to sit higher and tighter. It is essentially a workout for your facial structure. In this video, I am going to teach you the complete flaxseed protocol. We are going to make an instant lift mask using the ground seeds. We are going to make a liquid glass gel using a boiling technique. I'm going to share a bonus polishing scrub that preps your skin to absorb all these nutrients. And finally, we're going to cover the internal strategy, how to eat these seeds to fix your hormones and collagen from the inside out. However, I need to be honest with you. Working with flax seeds can be messy. If you boil them for 30 seconds too long, you will end up with a rubbery ball that you cannot strain. It can be incredibly frustrating. So, I'm going to show you the exact visual cues, the bubbles, the foam, the texture, so you get a perfect golden gel every single time. Let's get into the kitchen and start with method number 1, the whole seed lift. This first method is for those of you who want deep nourishment. We are using the entire seed here, which means we are getting the fiber, the oil, and the antioxidants all in one paste. Step 1, the preparation. You will need 2 tablespoons of raw flax seeds. We need to break the hard outer shell to release the oils inside. So, put them in a blender or coffee grinder. Now, a critical detail here. Flaxseed oil is very sensitive to heat. If you run your blender on high speed for a minute straight, the blades will heat up. That heat can destroy the delicate omega-3 fatty acids we are trying to preserve. So, pulse it. Press for 3 seconds. Stop. Press for 3 seconds. Stop. You want a coarse, grainy powder, not a hot, oily paste. Step 2, creating the carrier. Pour that fresh powder into a bowl. Now we need to activate it. We are going to use aloe vera gel as our liquid. Add 2 teaspoons. Why aloe? Because aloe penetrates the skin 4 times faster than water. It is going to act as a vehicle, carrying the flax nutrients deep into the dermis layers where your collagen is actually produced. Mix the powder and the aloe. It will look a bit like wet sand. Step 3, the moisture lock. To this, we are adding 1 tablespoon of honey. Honey is a natural humectant. It grabs moisture from the air and pulls it into your skin. But more importantly, honey is full of enzymes that gently exfoliate dead skin cells while the mask sits on your face. Step 4, the lipid layer. Now we need to add oils, but we aren't just grabbing any oil. We are customizing this for aging skin. We're going to use argan oil and almond oil. Add half a teaspoon of argan oil. This is rich in vitamin E and fatty acids that repair the skin barrier. Then add half a teaspoon of almond oil. This is famous for fading dark spots and pigmentation. Now mix this vigorously. As you mix, the flax powder will start to absorb the liquid and swell up. You want a texture that looks like thick oatmeal or batter. If you have very dry skin, you can add a capsule of vitamin E oil here for an extra boost. If you have oily skin, you can add a few drops of lemon juice to cut the grease. This mask is textured. It is heavy. When you apply it, you will feel the weight of it. But sometimes you don't want a heavy, grainy mask. Sometimes you want that sleek, invisible glass skin effect. For that, we need to leave the shells behind and extract only the pure golden essence of the seed. This brings us to method number 2, the boiling technique. And this is where the real magic happens. This creates pure flaxseed gel. If you look at high-end Korean skincare, you will often see mucin or snail mucin listed as a top ingredient. This gel we are about to make is the plant-based equivalent of that. It creates a breathable film on your skin that locks in moisture for hours. But it is tricky to make. Here is the exact science of how to do it without making a mess. Take 2 tablespoons of whole flax seeds and put them in a saucepan. Add 2 cups of water. Turn the heat to medium-low. Do not boil it on high heat. If you boil it too fast, the water evaporates before the mucilage is released, and you end up with hard seeds in a dry pan. You need to simmer it gently. Stir it constantly. Now watch the water. At first, it will look clear. After about 5 minutes, you will see a white, frothy foam start to form on the surface. This is good. This means the gel is releasing. Here is the critical moment. The string test. Dip your spoon into the water and lift it up high. If the liquid drips off like water, it is not ready. If it hangs from the spoon in a long, thick, gelatinous string, almost like egg whites, it is perfect. Turn off the heat immediately. Do not let it cool down in the pan. If you let it cool, it will turn into a solid block of jelly that is impossible to strain. You must strain it while it is hot. Grab a clean bowl and a piece of muslin cloth, cheesecloth, or even a clean nylon stocking. Do not use a metal strainer. The gel is often too thick to pass through the mesh of a strainer and it will just clog up. Pour the hot mixture into the cloth, bundle it up, and squeeze. Wear gloves if you need to, because it will be hot. Squeeze every last drop of that golden slime out. What you have left in the bowl is pure, concentrated flaxseed gel. Now, let's turn this raw gel into a glass skin face pack. Take 4 teaspoons of your fresh gel. To this, we are adding oat powder. Take some plain oats and grind them into a fine dust. Add 2 tablespoons of this powder to the gel. Oats are rich in beta-glucan, which soothes sensitive skin and reduces redness. Next, add 1 tablespoon of olive oil. This mimics the skin's natural sebum. And finally, the preservative and healer, vitamin E. Squeeze the oil from 2 vitamin E capsules into the mix. Whisk it all together. The oats will thicken the gel into a creamy, luxurious paste. This formula is lighter than the first one. It feels cooling. It is perfect for tired, puffy skin or for calming down a sunburn. But we have one problem left. No matter which mask you choose, the heavy lift mask or the light gel mask, they won't work if your pores are blocked. If you have a layer of dead skin cells sitting on your face, these nutrients will just sit on the surface. We need to clear the path. This brings us to our bonus recipe, the polishing scrub. This is a physical exfoliator, so we are going to be very gentle. In a small bowl, take 1 teaspoon of your ground flaxseed powder, add 1 teaspoon of oat powder, and 1 teaspoon of brown sugar. The sugar provides the grit to scrub away the dead cells. The flax provides the oil to ensure you don't scratch the skin. Bind it all together with a teaspoon of honey. Now, before we talk about how to apply these, we need to address a crucial area that 90% of women ignore. Method number 4, the neck lift protocol. Most people stop their skincare at the chin. But your neck? The skin on your neck is thinner than the skin on your face. It has fewer oil glands. That is why the neck is often the first place to show age, developing what we call turkey neck, or horizontal rings. This flaxseed gel is a miracle worker for the neck, but only if you apply it correctly. For the face, we always say apply upwards. And that is true for the neck too, but with a modification. When you apply this mask to your neck, I want you to tilt your head back. Look at the ceiling. Stretch the skin tight. Apply the gel from the collarbone, sweeping up to the jawline. And here is the secret. Leave your head tilted back for the first 5 minutes while the gel dries. I know it feels silly, but you want the gel to dry while the skin is stretched smooth. If you look down at your phone while the mask is drying, you are literally molding wrinkles into the mask. Keep your chin up. Let the shrink wrap effect take hold while the skin is taut. This trains the platysma muscle, the sheet of muscle in your neck, to stay firm. Now, let's talk about the final piece of the puzzle, Internal skincare. You can mask all day long, but if your body is inflamed, your skin will sag. Flax seeds are not just topical. They are a dietary powerhouse. There is a common debate. Golden flax seeds versus brown flax seeds. Which one is better? Nutritionally, they are almost identical. But for taste, golden flax seeds are nuttier and milder. Brown flax seeds have a stronger, earthier taste. But here's why you need to eat them. Flax seeds are the #1 source of lignans in the plant kingdom. Lignans are phytoestrogens. As women age, especially during menopause, estrogen levels drop. Estrogen protects collagen. So when estrogen drops, collagen drops, and skin sags. Lignans help modulate this. They provide a weak estrogenic effect that can help maintain skin thickness and elasticity from the inside. So, take a tablespoon of ground flaxseed, mix it into your morning yogurt or oatmeal. Do this daily. You are feeding your skin the raw materials it needs to stay bouncy. Now, let's bring it all back to the routine. The application ritual. Here is your step-by-step game plan for tonight. Step 1. Cleanse and polish. Wash your face. Use the sugar and flax scrub for 60 seconds to remove the dead armor. Rinse with warm water. Step 2. The mask. Apply either the heavy lift mask or the glass skin gel. Remember, upwards against gravity. Chin to ear. Brows to hairline. Collarbone to jaw. Step 3. The freeze. Lie down. Do not talk. Do not scroll on your phone. Let the mask dry for 30 minutes. Feel the tightening. That is the mucilage working. Step 4. The removal and shock. This is critical. Do not scrub the dry mask off. It will be hard. Splash your face with warm water and let it soften. Massage it off gently. Once it is gone, your pores are open. We need to close them. Splash your face with ice-cold water. This creates a thermal shock. It snaps the pores shut and locks in the hydration from the honey and aloe. Step 5. Seal. Immediately. While your skin is damp, apply your moisturizer. If you do this routine, the scrub, the mask, the neck protocol, and the internal seeds, you are attacking aging from every single angle. You can use the heavy mask twice a week. You can use the gentle gel 3 times a week. And for storage, the dry mask must be made fresh every time. But the gel? You can keep that in an airtight container in the fridge for up to 10 days. It might get thicker in the fridge. That is normal. Just give it a stir before you use it. So there you have it. Nature's Botox. No needles. No downtime. Just simple biology. I really encourage you to try this. Flax seeds are affordable, accessible, and scientifically proven to improve skin elasticity. If you're going to try this, let me know in the comments. Are you team heavy lift? Or are you team glass skin gel? I would love to know which texture you prefer. Thank you for watching. Here is to aging naturally and gracefully. I will see you in the next video.